MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. John Means gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway.
205.
Now a hard liner, but this is a foul ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Line drive to left. That's a hit, their first of the new season.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have two strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, the pitch, and it's fouled away. Means it's a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Ready with the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. LeMahieu aboard here at first with nobody out. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He grounds it sharply to third. One there, and they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the... James Paxton is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Boy, there's lots to like about this lefty, James Paxton. Big arm from the left side. He reminds me a lot of Andy Pettit. The only thing, he throws about 4 or 5 miles harder than Pettit. Paxton occasionally 97 to 98 miles an hour. Good hard overhand curveball. His changeup is getting better the more he uses it. This is one of the game's premier left-handed strikeout pitchers.
Behind 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here comes another 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. In now for the O's, Hanser Alberto. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sent on the ground out to second. Mayhew's got it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The third baseman, Renato.
And here's Renato Nunez looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. And ready now, Gary Sanchez, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, Luke.
Coming to the plate now, Luke Voigt. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Big man will try to bunt his way aboard. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the box. In now, Anthony Santander. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Bouncer to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1's the count.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Hicks is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting fifth, not shortstop.
Into the box, Richie Martin will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. To first, reined in, and Voigt will take this one over to the bag, and that ends the inning. Down on just 4 pitches. We'll move to the third with no score.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Out in front of it, strike one. Hicks stands 6-1 and hits from both sides of the plate. This is his first year at the big league level. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Swing and a liner. In there, a base hit. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he lines it out to center. And that's in there, base hit. Now a long throw to third. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Judge is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Only play's going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
The left fielder, Giancarlo.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Severino shading to his right. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Torres.
Labor Torres.
From the stretch. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fouled away. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no error. Here's Chris Davis now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Rio.
At the plate, Rio Ruiz. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Back goes Stanton on the warning track. He makes the catch. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down 2-0. So digging in now, Gary Sanchez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. First home run of the campaign for him as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Stepping in now, Gio Urshela. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Well, his first home run of the season is a memorable one. As we take a look at it here, you can see that it was 50-50 if it was going to stay fair. But somehow he wills it just enough until
he swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Fouled off. Now here's a swing and yet another pop up toward the left side of the diamond. Nunez is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, DJ LeMahieu. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Some 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to more than a handful of boos, I'm sure, after what can only be described as a terrible pitching performance. Evan Phillips answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Santander on the run, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the. So here's Trey Mancini back to the top of the lineup, as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And the Orioles have their first hit of the game.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Snap throw to third. Two-0 count. The pitch is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1 strike.
2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
At the plate now, Renato Nunez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Comes set, and the 0-1. Slow roller down the third baseline. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder,
Anthony Santander, the next to bat. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and 1 strike. Paxton comes set. Here he comes 0-1. And it's fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Orioles leave 1. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said that top to bottom, his guys have impressed him at the plate. He loves that they're into double-digit hits, but just as much, he's thrilled to see that they've only struck out 1 time. That's impossible to sustain, but it points to the team's incredible focus at the plate right now.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now batting, Torres. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And it's gone as they add still another.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary
So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Softly hit here to the left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Runner at first following the error, and set to go as the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Luke Voigt. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. In time, and he is nailed at second. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Swing, and he pops him up. Here comes Mancini, but it's down as that drops in for a 2-out single. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
The center fielder.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the...
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Stepping up now, Pedro Severino. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Judge has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Richie.
Ready for another chance? Richie Martin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. An outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And he got him. So 2 are gone now in the Baltimore fifth. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
The 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're on the short end of an 8-9. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Andujar. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Miguel.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the run is Santander. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
So coming to the plate, Aaron Judge. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Here's the 0-2. Grounded down the third baseline. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Yanks leave 1 as it remains. And Jonathan Loaizaga enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 43.
Stepping into the box, Austin Hayes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Behind 0-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the 1st out.
Now batting,
Rio Ruiz to the plate now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And there's strike 2 as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Settling in now, Torres. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
He's set, and the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. One out, nobody on. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Ready for another shot now. Gio Urshela. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way, and he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Nunez is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as the lead. Now in the box, Hanser Alberto. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count. Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Behind 0-2 now. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Orioles.
So stepping in, Renato Nunez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. Voit takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The left fielder, number 25.
Digging in the switch hitter, Anthony Santander. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. Still 8-0. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, Luke Voit. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that
there's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Miguel Castro comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Lined hard toward right center, but this will be run down out there in the alley. A nice play by the center fielder for the first out.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Digging in, Miguel Andujar. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And the pitch. Heading out toward shallow right. Mancini will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He flew out in his last at-bat. Popped him up. Martin is there for it. And that ends the inning. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Zach Britton is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
Ready now for Baltimore, Pedro Severino. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Severino.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And he fouls this one off. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Sinker, 3 and 2 now. And the payoff pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box, Richie Martin, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. No hits to this point. Ball 2 now.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman. Britton's ready. Here's the 2-1. Just a tick behind for a strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 9-0. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
To the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way off the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
Scooped up. There's 1. Back to first, and they'll take care of Stanton as well. It's a double play.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Torres. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roy. You're so concerned about it on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Long throw to third. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. That's in there. Base hit. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Yankees lead it 11-0. Adam Ottavino is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Adam Ottavino.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Austin Hayes, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Ottavino playing here in his age 34 season. This is his first year at the big league level.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
The 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Gloved by LeMahieu. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting, right fielder, Trey Mancini.
Orioles down to their final out, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. First delivery to him on the way. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
11-0 the final shutout total in this one. The New York Yankees smashed the ball all over the yard en route to collecting 18 hits. James Paxton earns his first win of the season as he gives up only 1 hit in 5 innings of work. John Means allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 11 runs on 18 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Orioles, no runs, just 1 hit, 1 error. They left just 1 runner on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 24 minutes. Our paid attendance here at the ballpark this afternoon, 45,971. The Orioles would like to thank you for attending today's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.